So there's this movie hitting theaters over the Thanksgiving holidays that, quite frankly, I really hadn't been tracking until my niece called me up and says, "Hey, have you heard about this new film, Eternity?" I really hadn't, but I gotta tell you, I thought it was a lot of fun. Hey everybody, I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy, and let's talk about Eternity.
You died, I died, I just been reunited with both of my dead husbands.
You're exactly how I dreamt you.
Ooh. And I have to pick where to spend eternity.
My client clearly has a very difficult decision to make.
Yeah.
Eternity is the story of an old man who chokes on a pretzel and dies. He's sent to the afterlife, but since he knows that his wife back on Earth has cancer, he decides to wait for her before moving on. So I gotta tell you right now, back in college I wrote a screenplay that also takes place in the afterlife and is also filled with a lot of the cute little details that I found in this movie. So I'll tell you right now, this is a movie that is appealing directly to me. So it turns out that in the afterlife, you appear as you were when you were the most happy back on Earth. So the couple is now being played by Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen. And it seems like the start of a happily ever after story, but wait, it turns out that the woman's first husband, played by Callum Turner, is also waiting for her and been waiting for 67 years. So we get an afterlife love triangle with the woman having to decide which of the two men that she loves them both, which one does she want to spend eternity with. So I really like this premise, both as the setting for that love triangle, but also for all the funny, the quirky little moments, bits about the afterlife. I thought they were a lot of fun, especially at the beginning, where you get to choose what type of eternity you want to go to. So we have people trying to sell you, like real estate agents, trying to sell you on which eternity is best. Like, for example, there's Beach World or Mountain Cabin World. But there's also Swinging Singles World, or we can still smoke in the afterlife world. I think it's pretty funny stuff. I also like the supporting cast, which is mostly played by the counselors who are assigned to help the newly dead, and they're there to help them choose their eternities. We have Divine Joy Randolph and John Early, and they're a lot of fun because they take sides, pulling for their guy in the which husband will she choose love triangle story. Of course, it's Olsen, Teller, and Turner, the three leads, who really have to carry this movie, and I think they're all very good here. I like the rivalry that turns into grudging respect between the two husbands, and I especially love Olsen, grappling with the impossible choice of which husband to choose. Like I said, she genuinely loves them both, and that loves them both story is what makes the movie so sweet. I kind of love this love triangle, and is how it finally works out in the end. I mean, this is one of those movies that just left me feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. So I may not have been tracking this movie at first, but I gotta tell you, I think it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I stumbled across it. It has those funny moments right at the top. It has great characters, supporting characters and leads, and of course that sweet and fuzzy feeling at the end. Great way to spend a couple of hours during the Thanksgiving holiday. I give Eternity 3 stars out of 4. I really like this movie. I hope you did too. I always hope you enjoy the movies. And if you did, come back and comment on this video. And of course, subscribe so you get my movie reviews always just as soon as they drop. Of course, subscribe to the podcast. It's called Two Movie Guys. And every week, my friend Joe Fryer and I will get together and chat about all of the week's big new movies. That's Two Movie Guys, wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, the other big movie out this week for Thanksgiving is Zootopia 2. I gotta tell you, I'm going away for Thanksgiving, so I'm probably not going to get to that one for a little while. But coming up next, I will talk about Zootopia 2. Hang in there, but I'll see you in a bit. Bye.